Oh, Ben & Jerry's, the latest incarnation of a global company singling out only the state of Israel and only its disputed territory for discrimination, divestment, and boycott. Every other disputed area, Northern Cyprus, Western Sahara, Tibet, Kashmir, anywhere in the world, no problem to sell ice cream, no matter what the human rights violations are, but only this particular area needs to be singled out for discrimination. I think there is an incredible message in the haftarah of this week, and indeed all the haftarot, the readings of the prophets, about the future, please God, of the state of Israel, and perhaps of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. You see, one thing is for sure, says Yeshayahu, the prophet Isaiah, all of these 7 prophecies that we read from now, this Shabbat Veit Chanan, all the way to Nitzavim, the Shabbat before Rosh Hashanah, 7 prophecies of comfort, Shiv'ah denechamta, and all of these Yeshayahu once again emphasizes time and time again the future redemption of the Jewish people. And one thing is certain, he says, the certainty and certitude of Jewish redemption. Nachamu, nachamu ami, you will for sure be redeemed. And he goes on to say, no force in the world can stand in your way. Kol hagoyim ka'ayin negdo, all those who oppose you will be like nothing to God. Me'efes vator nechshavu, they will be like nothing, because ultimately it is the future of human and Jewish destiny. So clear was Rabbi Herzog, the first Chief Rabbi of the state of Israel, and in the years, in the late 1930s and 40s after Rav Kook, that in fact when the Nazis were on the precipice of coming into the Yishuv, into Eretz Yisrael, and many feared that, God forbid, from the North Africa and the Rommel campaign, it would, God forbid, be the end of the Yishuv, Rabbi Herzog confidently said no. He believed there would not be a third destruction. Once the Jewish people had begun to return, Lo tosifu, they will not yipol, they will not fall again. He said the certainty of the prophets of Yeshayahu and all those prophecies of comfort and prophets of comfort was that once the Jewish people are returning, it is certain there will be no going back. Yes, there might be ups and downs, there might be challenges along the way. None of us know exactly how it will unfold. But one thing is absolutely certain based on these prophecies: the Jewish people will return, and a bright and better future for them and all of humanity awaits. Ben & Jerry's, like so many others, once again are on the wrong side of human history. We commend Ben & Jerry's Israel and all of their efforts to stand up to this discriminatory decision, but Unilever and other global enterprises which single out the Jewish people, it is a stain on humanity. It is a value system which lacks integrity. And one thing we know, long after the different flavors dissipate, and whether there will or won't be ice cream in Israel, long after that, Bezrat Hashem, there will be a state of Israel, there will be a strong Jewish people, there will be the flourishing of the Torah of Israel, because one thing is for sure from these prophecies: the Jewish people will return, they will Bezrat Hashem flourish, and all those who stand in their way, all those who discriminate against them, against this bright force of light and life in the world, the Jewish people for the sake of humanity, will ultimately dissipate. Shabbat Shalom.